Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator, and let's play Infdev Plus. We are still up here at the top of the monolith. I went back down, got some shovels. That's about it. Yeah, we got some diggy hole to do. We got a lot of diggy hole to do. This is gonna need to go down pretty far, because this is gonna have to be a giant cube I'm digging out. A 33 by 33 by 33 cube. That's a big cube. And so, that's what we're gonna be working on. We're gonna see how much we get done today. I feel like digging this out is probably gonna take the whole 2 hours. I'm just making my predictions now, but we're gonna try to go for it anyway. Should have brought the jukebox. Now would be a good time to put on some more of them bean tunes. I have 2 records, but I don't know. Going back and forth, I'll probably get a little tired for the same thing for 2 hours. I wonder what I'll do with all this dirt I'm gonna dig up. I'll think of something. Yeah, the dirt's not gonna be the problem. It's the cobblestone. Because if I'm making this 23 blocks deep, or 33 blocks deep, it's gonna be a lot of cobblestone. This is why you saw at the beginning. I made several shovels. This one's about to go poof. When nighttime approaches, I'm gonna want to figure out. I want to light up the general perimeter. Oh, I know what I can do. I can put torches down around the top here. Bye. That was one shovel, and I only got through maybe about a third of the total surface area here. But yeah, when nighttime approaches again in a few minutes, I'm gonna start putting down more torches. Oop, forgot one. Did I back up the world? I don't remember. I've been asking that a lot because I don't remember. When a stream ends, I'm tired and I'm like, okay, that's all it. And then I don't always remember to archive my progress. I think I did though. I'm pretty sure I did because I remember starting a brand new file. I only have so many world backups in a singular archive. So the previous one stopped at 75, and I remember that, because I remember making a new one for 76 and later. Or I remember at least ending off the previous one. I don't remember. Now I know this is gonna take quite a few shovels. Of course, that's also gonna translate to quite a few pickaxes. Alright, so before we continue, that is endless void. Almost. Yeah, before we continue, let me drop down the torches here, because I want them at the very top. I don't know if I'm going to add a border. I kind of want to. I think I will. Well, either way, that's going to be for... I don't have the cobblestone on me. I would need to start digging, because if I surrounded the whole thing in cobblestone, like if I had the one layer of grass, then I added one layer of cobblestone. Decisions. I don't know. I'm undecisive. with how I want this. I have an idea in my head, but I'm gonna need the space first, and I kind of don't want it. Oops, kind of don't want it this large, but I'm contemplating. I probably should just make it this big because that, oopsies, wasted durability. Except normally it wouldn't be. Anyways, hold on, let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, it does use the. Okay, anyways, if I had this tiny little circle at the top of the monolith, it's not gonna be that cool. But if I have this great big eye just attached here, and what I mean by that, it's basically gonna be another one of my terribly made circles, and then it'll have like rings, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how much is gonna look like an eye in the end, but we're gonna try to go for it anyway. At that point, I wonder if I really should just not dig this out entirely. Here, I'll need to go down. Well, hold up. If I have the one layer by cobblestone, then I add one more layer by cobblestone. Okay, so we're only gonna dig out this layer, then I'm gonna dig up all of behind here. We're gonna go from there. Yawn. Oops. Finger twitch. Now's a good time to put on some of that Team Tree and Origin soundtrack. Nah, I would only feel satisfied if I had all the Population Zelanator soundtrack together. Right now we only have 2 installments, the original and TTO. Oop, nighttime's here. Alright. Yay! I don't have smooth lighting. I'll be able to easily count the light levels and figure out where exactly the middle is. Because it's easier to count light than it is to count blocks. Take that, soybean. Alright, so let's see. So the middle... We're gonna have to wait a little bit more. It's not dark enough just yet. But we're gonna light up all around the edges, and I'm hoping that's gonna be good enough to prevent bad guys. But we shall see. If I light up the edges, then if I just stay in the middle, we'll be fine. But I'm definitely not gonna have one singular torch in the very middle, so it's only 3 per side. That's not gonna cut it. I need more. Hiya, Mr. Zomble. How you doing? My inventory's gotta fill up. These shovels are not breaking fast enough. Oi. What if I set it there? Yay! This just got super effective. I found a logical use for dual wielding. Yay! What if there's like a bug where the game crashes if the item in your offhand breaks? I feel like that would be an oversight. But I feel like if that was never a problem to begin with, then no concern. Did I not set the game to be Minecraft? Hold up. YouTube sometimes does not save the game title. Okay, now I will. Boop. Oh man, look at all them bad guys. Supposed to count the light levels. Hi. Oh, he got me. Chain helmet. Would you kindly drop it? Alright, here. Hit the zombie. Ha! Okay. So let's see. Where does the light end? It's easier to tell on stone. Oopsies. Alright, well, 14, 13. Zero. Question mark? I counted from 14. Now let me head over here. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, you know what? Nah. Go boom, y'all. Hold up. Good job. Except you got rid of my torch. That's not what I wanted. Alright, come on. Do it again. Do it again. Good job. My armor is breaking, though. That's a problem. Alright, well, this was fun. I give up on trying to figure out. Why does all this light look weird? It's a Y method, Y moment. Probably just because exactly what layer it is. Do. If I put down a whole bunch of torches, this will also free up inventory slots. Good, because I gotta get that out of my offhand. I want to block. Oh wait, hold up. I have an idea. Haha! Go boom. Teehee. You see these creeper holes? I don't have to dig them up. Every time a creeper goes boom up here, it gets rid of some of the dirt. I don't have to dig that dirt myself. That's called ineffective blast mining. It's only called that because I made that up right now. Alright, well, now I can start stockpiling dirt. The only thing that I would not mind losing... I could try getting rid of the shovel, but I feel like that's not going to work. I'll just go for it anyway. I'll have until that last slot fills up. Because there's a little bit of cobblestone right there. I'm not concerned about the flint arrow. There's that cobblestone that I kind of want to pick up. But, I don't know when. I don't know, the shovel might not break fast enough. Because if I hit a stack, then I've wasted it. But I'm like right there. Oh. So close. So close. Okay. New plan. We're gonna begin production on putting the cobblestone at the edge there. There we go. Oh wait, I have new boots. Aha! Okay, arrow or string? I feel like the string is gonna be more beneficial. Alright, well, away we go. Yeah, zoop. Bye-bye. There's a zomble over there. Where did he come from? Oh, I see it. The light. Light did not go over. Hold up. Oh my gosh, the light doesn't go through the sides of slabs. That's dumb. Well, that's a problem for later. Yeah, I really kind of wish I had... Wait a minute. I have all this water at the bottom of the monolith. You know what I need to do? All that needs to happen is I just need to dig a hole from way up here at the top. Dig a hole straight down through the monolith. And then poof, I have as much water at the bottom. There's no way I'm gonna splat hit the bottom of the bedrock. I'm not gonna fall 64 blocks down. I wonder though. Would I have the oxygen to get back up? That's the big question, because I don't know. I could sink 20, 30 blocks down, and then it takes so long to swim back up that poof, I ended up drowning. That is not what I want, so we'll see. We'll see how long I get a fast way off of here. That could still be a while, though. Yeah, I still proceed to slightly clunk my head on the sides of these blocks. Oh well. I might fix it later when I layer planks all across here. I also still need gravel. Oi, things to do. At least I still have the rest of the week of spending regular time here, assuming method gets to 0.3 this weekend. Jump. Oh wait, here it is. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, I also made a new bed. Did I do that on camera? I don't remember. Well, I have this bed here. This bed item is coming back with me. Alright, so I cleared all that out. So now what? Was it just emptying my inventory? Is that the only thing I needed to do? I feel like I was. I'm gonna make new armor though. Yeah, I should make leggings as well. Alright, I'm ready, says SpongeBob. Away we go. Still need gravel. You know, I'm gonna get the little bit of gravel I need now to be able to fix up the hole up there. Because that's a lighting bug that I can't fix right now, and so we're just going to bypass it and say, nope, not my problem. Bye. Oop, there's 9. I'll grab that for later. I'll grab it for the opening spot. Y'all know those countries that have like the super tall apartment buildings and they all like pop out of each other just a little bit? This is what it reminds me of from a distance. The only time I've ever seen them in person though was when I visited China. I have a few pictures because I really like the design. These tall walls, a whole bunch of windows, and then every segment is at a slightly different depth. If this was real life, this would be very tiring to go up and down. Oi. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost at the top. Yay! Oh no, I needed more. Why was I thinking it was only a 3x3 spot? Apparently it was 2 3x3s. Oopsies. Hey, if the zombie flesh is still here, maybe the extra stuff will be here as well. I was that far away that the chunks were unloaded. What do I have left? Just the arrow, right? Jump. It might be gone though. That zombie was one of the last things I do right before going down. Oh well. Good thing with all these creeper holes, I got rid of a big chunk of this second layer. Yay! So what I'll be doing is I'll be digging around the middle because that for sure is going to go down. Because I'm kind of thinking of like digging out this tunnel. It's supposed to be a circle, but I don't know if I'm going to make a good circle. Oh well if I don't. But basically, I'm going to have all of this around here. And then it's going to be a tunnel. The circle that extends from there goes forward all the way to the end, and it'll be this giant circle, kind of like a sewer pipe made out of cobblestone around the edges. That's what I'm hoping to go for. And then at the very end it's going to be glass. That way I can see out. So it's really only the middle section that's going to go all the way down 33 blocks. I wonder what I'll have around the edges. Probably more cobblestone. The very middle part, that's going to be a small circle, and then it'll be glass, and then there'll be a ring of cobblestone around the glass. That's what I'm hoping to accomplish. Howdy, Paul. Welcome back to the stream. My message flickered. It was there, and then it wasn't, and then it returned. Let's make my inventory management happy. I should probably flatten this out. Bye. There we go. Now I don't have the little segment popping off of it. It's going to be very nice. Oopsies. It's going to be very nice when this is all carved out and open. I was planning on making it hollow. But now that I'm here working on this, I'm thinking to myself, I kind of don't want to dig out all that. Because if you have a circle and you put it inside a square, you have this extra space at the corners of the square. That was the hollow areas I was planning on having. And now I kind of don't want to do that. Probably for the top part I might. But for the bottom part, that's a big no. I might just keep it filled in. Because the top part, I am planning, since I've spent all this time digging it out, I'm gonna plan on having all the, like, have something up top here, and that's where the cobblestone comes in. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I did see, well, I think it was yesterday. Either yesterday or Saturday, I saw that he went live on Twitch or something. He went live, another stream from the championships, MCC, something. I don't remember. I'm not a big competitive game person. I really only play the Half-Life Discord event games. But yeah, that's about it. Okay, so time to figure out the middle. So let me just make sure this is indeed 33, and I'm not crazy. 1, 2. 33. Okay. Howdy, Nathan. Welcome back to the stream. Okay, so yeah, 33. Add 1 is 34. Cut that in half is 17. 1, 2. 17. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. $18, 23, 24. I'm gonna stop here at what I think is 30, and that's because I'd rather not mess up. But yeah, we shall venture forth. We're gonna try to do a temporary staircase here, but eventually this whole thing is gonna be carved out. Because this whole middle section. Yeah, I need to make sure that I did this right. I should probably turn around. I don't know. Here, how many blocks have I gotten so far? 1, 2. Oh boy, this could take a while. We're gonna go back towards the front here. I'm just gonna drop a few torches now. Prevent bad guys from when night falls. Okay, here's the edge. And then if I go back one more time, that will lead me. I will still have enough space to not reach the end. Because that's what I was trying to avoid. I was trying to not end up at the far side. So I'll hit the surface before I hit the back. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, here's some dirt. Hello. Light. Yay, we made it. Except it's night. Bad guys will start popping up. So now I need to double check and make sure that I did indeed reach 30. And if that's the case, we go down a few more blocks. Let me just carve this all out now. Bye. There goes that pickaxe. We're gonna have to go down already. Alright. Old Minecraft runs very smooth because it was far simpler of a game 10 years ago than it is today. Alright, I'm gonna set a torch there because if I don't, bad guys will pop up on here. Okay, now I feel safe. I don't think there should be any bad guys. So, we are at 2 blocks down. We have a 2-block hole. 3, 4. Yay, 30. I was right. Okay, so here's 30. 31, 32, 33. Cool. Everything is mathing correctly. That's what I want. So, here's the very bottom floor. What are you gonna be doing with all these mods? I feel like you're gonna hit a point of incompatibilities. Howdy Tipper, welcome back to the stream. I feel like it's been a while. Are you on fall break? No, Oh, I see. It's got back to making videos. I say get back to making videos, but it's more so episode 4 of... Hold up, don't tell me, not yet. Was it The Way Up? No, something like that. Going Up. What was the name of your series? I already forgot. Alright, so yeah, we need to go down there. Oh boy. Going up. Alright, there we go. I knew it was 2 words. I was trying to remember. Alright, cool. I got to them earlier as background noise while doing stuff. Alright, so we need to get to there. And I'm thinking we're going to start with a nice, simple 5 blocks. 5 blocks wide. That's what we are going for. So just need to remember to keep the center. I was about to do 3 blocks, but then I think to myself, with a circle, in fact, here, we're going to do an actual circle. A 33 block circle generator. The diameter is 33 blocks. Alright, thick or thin? Thin. Oh, this one does not want 5 blocks. This one wants 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so I'll cut it back. Probably just 3 blocks then. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. Yay, gravel. I need that. I need this gravel because we'll have some pathways to fill in. Alright, down we go. So all of this is going to be the starting point for the circle. What I'm thinking is beginning with just this 3 block gap plus the wall, and then I'll fill it in from there. So let's go. So once I get this whole middle section down, then I'll be working on the next layer. So we'll see. But this is definitely going to be open. Maybe I should have started it. If I bring it all in by 1 block, I guess I'd really make it a 31. That changes it. Oh well. Too late. I'm going with 33. 4, middle, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna destroy my staircase. Oops. I'll figure out how to get out of here later. I might need to figure out how to get out of here soon. I realize my inventory is gonna fill up faster than anticipated. Well, we made it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. This is definitely going to take a while. It's fine. We'll see at what point I regret having this carved out so large. It sounded good in theory, until I sit here and dig and dig and dig. I wonder if I'm going to have to do a bunch of digging off camera. Spend 2 hours digging this hole on camera. Spend another 5 hours off camera digging this hole while I put stuff on. I don't know. And then go back another 2-hour stream. I'm still digging, y'all. What's been happening in your life that you've been unable to catch my streams that have been slightly less frequent than before? I don't remember what the last series you saw. I can't remember if you've seen any episode of Let's Play Infdev Plus. Maybe earlier on. I already don't remember. I can't remember when people watch. I have a fair amount of viewers that have popped up a lot. Oh boy, pickaxe gonna go poof. When the pickaxe goes poof though, that's a free inventory slot. I'm slightly waiting to receive more damage though, because missing 3.5 hearts makes me a little sad. I'm ready to heal up. But if I eat a piece of bacon, that's a waste. I do not want to eat a piece of bacon now. There's no saturation to think about. So if I eat that bacon, I'm losing out on half a heart of healing. I don't want that. I play Minecraft with high precision, high efficiency. There we go. Mainly comes down to resource management. Wait, if this one 256, 4 stacks. Oh, we might barely have enough. I don't even know if we're gonna hit the bottom. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out before we hit the bottom here. And I think I've had a change of mind. What we're gonna do, we're gonna dig out this one side here first. And then I'll go back and do the other side. I'm hoping I'll get to the bottom, and then I'll be able to dig a staircase out of this one. We'll see. I can plan all I want, but when it comes down to execution, I could fumble a bit. I see. Modded Superflat. That's fine. YouTube has a 200 character limit. It's impossible to have real paragraphs. I think it's 200 characters. Yeah. You can only type up to 200 characters. That is short for a message. Anyways, so it's way back in Modded Superflat. Interesting. I was thinking you were around for late UMP days. I say late, but like it's really kind of early since there's a big gap between Part 3 and Part 4. So Part 4 is about to be new. It's not new yet, but it's got to be new in more than next year. The only way to really find out when someone started watching is to go back on stream and see when their name pops up in chat. Or, this is more manual, well, I guess less work. Depends on how you look at it. Look back at your YouTube watch history, and if you just search either Ultimate or Modded, probably not Modded, Superflat maybe, I don't know. Either way, if you look up in your YouTube watch history, since YouTube is nice and gives you a search bar in your YouTube history, you can go back and see any of the videos. I am consistent with my naming, because that's easiest for me to keep track of. We're at the bottom yet? Oh, we're almost there. Yay! But I was right, my inventory filled up. We're gonna have to head back all the way down the monolith. I kinda am tempted to make a few double chests up here, but if I put the double chests up here, that just means I'm still gonna have to take the time to move everything down later. I don't want to do that. Alright, we made it. And that took a long time. And this is only 3 blocks deep. Oh well, away we go. Oh yeah, that's not the way out anymore. How many blocks is that? Hold up. $17. Yeah, my inventory is gonna fill up before we get there. Alright, new plan. We're gonna try to leave from here and see how this goes. Because this will get me up to this point. Oh wait, I know what I could do. Yeah, this will work. Okay. Episode 1. Episode 1 was a very straightforward setup. And unless I'm crazy and I really didn't hear, there's also no commentary in the original as well. Oops. Whereas episode 4 is more lively. Your audio levels are all over the place, though. That makes for an unfun viewing experience. A lot of parts are really quiet. Then it has moments of loudness. And I don't know where that is, where that's coming from. Post-production audio editing would do you well to balance that out. I also realized the video is 4K. Do you actually have 4K screens and record in 4K and all that fun jazz? Alright, I think before we head down, I'll start layering the cobblestone now. Here, let me bring that inward, be smart about this. If you record in 1080p on an 8K screen, why would you set the videos to 4K? I do not know what Ad Astra is. That's a mod name. That is beyond my knowledge. Just the default. Time to change it up then. Alright, so this is where things get interesting. Because at this point now it's only, what, 31 blocks, right? Alright, hold up, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 31. So that's all 31 blocks, but I'm increasing it. What I would need to do to keep it 33 is I would need to bump that wall back and that wall forward, because I wanted the edge here. So this is where things get a little concerning, because I wanted to keep the grass here, and I think I've changed my mind. What we're gonna do, we're gonna move it forward, move it back. The only space mod I ever used was Galacticraft. Galacticraft made me very happy. I have good memories on some of the old worlds. Oh, I should not have done that. Inventory filled up. Whoops. Alright, so... here's what we'll do. We'll move this over here. I'm fine with Galacticraft not being for 1.19.2. I'm not a 1.19.2 person. I want to say it was last updated for 1.12.2. I don't know if 1.16.5 was ever in the works. It's been complicated for the folks maintaining Galacticraft over the past 8 months or however long. Why was episode 4 so short? Oh yeah, that was another question. Well, I won't say another question, but I was thinking, you got 3 20-ish minute videos, and then you have a 5-minute one. It went zoom. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna dig up that last side after I finish this wall. We'll see if I regret this later. Most of the video was silence, in terms of for regular commentated videos. Sounds like you have work to do. I say work to do, but I guess it's more experience with being YouTube video Let's Play commentator. Takes a lot of thinking when not used to it. You got plenty of years ahead of you, so long as life is nice, which it not always is. Okay, so now this will get us back to 33. So time to dig up this last corner. I guess at this point the whole thing will just be a cobblestone ring. I'm watching you, sheep. I'm watching you, sheep. I'd rather it not just casually push me off. I also kind of want it alive because I want the wool. Oh wait, hold up, there should only be one. Should be one up until here. Get in the zone. The auto zone. Do you watch TV? A lot of people these days only have streaming services. Those weren't around when I was growing up. I still get flashbacks to old commercials from 10, 15 years ago. Alright. Jump. If I keep messaging you and you don't want them to message you, mute them, block them, be done with them. That's about it. There are plenty of ways these days to say no to annoying people on the internet. It's a little harder in the real world. There's no mute button in the real world, unfortunately. 8, 9, okay. So yeah, that's gonna be the middle section there. So that begins, I guess if that really begins block 33, then I'm gonna have to go down one more block to make it. That's for future me. If I do it top down, then this will be fine. So this begins the very top part of a 33 block diameter circle. I don't know how well it's gonna turn out. Oh, I still need to dig up that part. Yeah, time for us to head down. This is my last pickaxe. I'm gonna need to head down. I might be able to get a little bit of the cobblestone. We'll see. I'll take my chances. Where? Okay. I want the cows, but like, I don't need them. Oh wait, that's my last inventory slot. Never mind. Okay, where's the middle? Because I need to put a torch there or else bad guys could pop up. So we start there. Okay, we'll start there. Let's see. Oh hey, some of that gravel. Is there any more gravel around here? There is. Moo. Alright, I'm picking it up later. Because I still need gravel to finish the pathway over here and down below. I don't know how to keep people's attention. I've been making videos 8.5 years. And then you think back to people who've started making videos over the past 6 to 12 months that are already in the tens of thousands of subscribers. See, those are the people who spend time and dedication knowing and researching what people like, what people are into. And I think, nah, I'm just gonna do me. I'm not algorithm friendly. There's a lot of time and effort into knowing like thumbnails and titles and descriptions. And then of course there's the video content itself. Game Theory, or was it on Film Theory? One of those channels talked about a little bit of the mindset you need to have when trying to maximize people's attention spans. And it's like a cycle every 60 to 90 seconds or so of like refresh brand new information, stuff like that. It makes sense to me, but that's still beyond time and effort I would spend. Pause the stream. You don't need to pause the stream. Just mute it. Keep it on going in the background. I think that still counts for watch hours. Hopefully. That's what other people do. They're like, alright, I'm gonna mute your stream for a while I go do stuff. I'm like, cool. That way it's still playing. I don't focus on any trendy content. It goes back to my mindset of, I'd rather just make the videos I wish. My whole style is a lot of the 2010, 2011 early Minecraft Let's Play series. And so that's the content I thoroughly enjoy. Well, nowadays, keep it on as background stuff, but therefore that's also the content style that I go for. I make the videos I like. The type of videos, I should say. But yeah, cobblestone's down here. Alright, so let's see, what do I need? I don't need so many shovels since we've gotten mostly far down. I'll make one more. Oh wait, that's not a shovel. One more, and then for pickaxes, I'll make 3 more. I'm looking forward to the day we get inventory search, or inventory, sort buttons. There we go. Click a button, boop, everything's all in order. That'll still be a while. Method doesn't know how to do that. If you only make content that you expect and that you really desire people, or really desire to get views on, you're going to be spending a whole bunch of time and energy on something that will never be consistent. Because nobody is ever perfectly consistent in their stuff. The trends and what's popular of content everywhere is always changing. You can stick on something for a short while, but if you don't have something new soon, that's gonna fade away. That's assuming you're going for the general audiences, because when you have content that is designed for a very specific group of people, and as long as those people still thoroughly enjoy that, then they'll be making a return. Old Minecraft has gone up over the past few years. My hypothesis, a lot of people don't like new Minecraft. New Minecraft has been fading away, whereas old Minecraft is on the up and up. So we'll see. So I'm sticking to this, and I'm hoping, okay, one part of me wants 1.21 to be really good. Another part of me wants 1.21 to be bad, so people play old Minecraft more. Some of the 2010, 2011 Minecraft. That'd make me happy. But oh well. We'll see. Whatever happens, happens. Variety channels tend to not do as good as dedicated channels. He went on a nature calls. Went to a nature calls. I feel like I only hear that from old people. Like, nobody my age says that. Oop. You're 12. You're not legally supposed to be on YouTube. You should be on YouTube for kids. I don't care enough to say anything, though. No, let's see, 2014, that was 10 years ago. Well, if it was 2015, I'll put you at 3. Yeah, Minecraft was not around when I was that age. Who showed it to you? Was it your parents? Was it someone else's parents? Was it like cousins or something? My cousin introduced me to Minecraft back in 2012. And And so later that day, I went home. I couldn't get it on my iPod Touch. My iPod Touch is too old. Oh well. Wise decision though. I got no regrets because it didn't work on my iPod Touch, I got it on an old Windows Vista laptop instead. I have no regrets. I am so glad I grew up playing Java Edition. Pocket Edition, eventually, a couple years, well, I guess the year later is 2013 or so, I was able to acquire an newer iPhone that did support Minecraft on there. I didn't play it very much because I had Java, and so I was like, yeah, I'll play it on the computer. And then not long after that, I was able to get a good computer and enjoy it. That's a elevation thing. Sibling IC. What was their age at that time? Grindstone. It wasn't the grindstone. It was the. Hold up. What was it called? Hold on. It's not the grindstone. I know what block you're talking about. I'm thinking. Stone cutter. There we go. That's what it was. Yeah, that old Pocket Edition stone cutter. And I always think to myself, to this day, why did they not just add the recipes to the crafting table? Like, why did Pocket Edition need to be special? And so, here we are years later, all those recipes were moved over, but the old block still exists because you can't get rid of it. So, I don't know what block ID that used to take up. I don't even know if Bedrock still has block IDs or if they use namespaces. But yeah, I started on Pocket Edition at my cousin's house for a few hours, and then I went home, jumped on Java. And so all of my oldest Minecraft memories were playing it by myself on that laptop. One of the early ones that I still think back and laugh, because it's kind of dumb, was I tried to go mining. This was like my first mining session ever. I made a whole bunch of tools and whatnot after looking on the Minecraft wiki. Made a whole bunch of tools. I used a pickaxe. I was like, wow, this is fast. And then it broke. I was like, I don't want to make another one. I already have this shovel and this axe. So then I went to axe. I was like, man, this is taking forever. Taking forever to dig stone. And then that broke. I was like, well, I guess I'll move on to the shovel. Started breaking stone with that. This still took forever. Moved on to the ground tiller. I was like, oh, this isn't using durability. I'm gonna keep digging stone with this. And then I was totally not paying attention to the fact that stone wasn't dropping. Stone hasn't been dropping ever since the pickaxe. That was funny to me. My YouTube name was also from Minecraft. Zelinator, the first time Zelinator was ever saved as an account name was Minecraft. Oh my gosh, why method Y? Can't stand up because math. You remember me telling that story before? I feel like I've only told it a few times, but yeah, it started with the pickaxe and then it broke. There's the wooden pickaxe, it broke. I was like, oh well. And then I started with I moved on to the axe and the shovel and then the ground tiller. And I kept using the ground tiller because it didn't have durability when breaking blocks. Of course, they changed that. Nowadays, if you try to break blocks with the ground tiller, it will have durability. Why 1.16? Why? And so, wouldn't have done that anymore. That's an only old Minecraft thing that wouldn't happen anymore. Okay, so we started with all this, right? The next step. Now we have to go down by 2 blocks. So we got the middle 9 here. So on each side, we got to go down by 2. So I'll start here. So we go down by 2 here, and then at the bottom, I want to say we're going to have to go down, or we're going to have to keep it level, because I think This is 33. Well, either way, let me go down first, and then we'll figure it out. So we're going to do this kind of like layers, each side simultaneously. So now that that's like that, so we have all of that. So I guess I should start carving this out, but I don't want to have this gaping hole here yet. Not until I put the glass in. That's a hazard. I'm gonna be smart and not risk falling off the monolith. So, as long as I keep this wall here, we'll be fine. I received a message. Is it important? Probably not. Alright, not important. Back to digging. The version of Minecraft Java I started on was 1.2.5. The reason why I based that, or where I got that number, it's not because I remember. It's because my first update was 1.3, and my launcher was last modified May 9th, 2012. So I downloaded Minecraft for the first time May 9th, 2012. I think it was 9th or 8th. Might have been the 8th. No, I think it was 9th. Well, either way, May 2012 was when the launcher was last modified. And so that was right before that was after 1.2.5's release and before 1.3. So I was like, yep, that lines up with what I remember. Back, what happened? Nothing important. I was just thinking, Paul asked what my first Minecraft version was, my first Java Minecraft version. And I said 1.2.5 from May 2012. Should talk to Mog Swamp. What is he known for? Is that the guy with the 10 years super flat world? Okay, I'm gonna need to count, so I won't answer for a little bit. So we are at 2 blocks. 4, 6, 8, 10. A 10 block hole. 11, 31. So yeah, I'm right. I'm indeed gonna need to go down. Yeah, we'll go down 2 blocks and hope I did that right. Okay, so yeah, we'll see. Or I could count. In fact, yeah, I'll just do that. Okay, so I have a 1 block hole. 2, 3. Okay, 32. So we have a 32 block hole. That means I only want to go down 1. That's easy. 33. Okay. So this is the very bottom here. So I want to carve out everything other than these 2. Alright, anyways, here's going back to my question. Why did you want me to talk to Mog Swamp? I feel like Minecraft veterans, like the term is dependent on who you ask. Some people will say, oh, 10 years, 2013. Some people will say, oh, before 2010. So anyone playing 2009 and earlier. Well, earlier, like only midway through 2009. Or it could be like, if you remember 1.12 and earlier. So it's only going to, the time is only going to extend, like, as years pass. Because if you ask someone 5 years ago, they would have said, yeah, only the if you've been playing since Infdev and earlier. But nowadays, it's ever shifting, ever moving forward for what's considered Minecraft veteran. In terms of something that I say would be most grounded is probably before release 1.0. So if you've been playing since November 2011 and earlier. But we'll see. My mind could change in 20 years from now. Hello, hi, howdy, big builder. Welcome back to the stream. In 10 years, it will be people who played 15 plus years. So then that means only people who played 5+ years ago. 2018 feels so new for Minecraft. We already have, like 2018, you're already 2 years into the combat update. And you were, 1.13 was looming around the corner. I think 1.13 was 2018. Yeah, because 1.13 took a little while. So I was right. That was the last example I gave, where some people will say 1.12 and before. Maybe one day, but I'm not feeling that yet. We'll see. There hasn't been any major Minecraft shifts since 1.9. Like iGroup 1.0 through, well, I guess even beta 1.8. Beta 1.8 through release 1.8. All of that's together in my mind. And then 1.9 to 1.12. But like that's kind of a small change. There we go. Oh wait, no. Oops. Hold up. No, because that needs to be. This is the 33rd hole, which means this needs to go down. Oh boy. Do. So this is supposed to be a hole here. And that means I need to bring this down. So that's supposed to be there. I'm going to be a little mad if my math is wrong on all of this, but I'm fairly certain to keep a 33 block radius. I need this like this. Yeah, you only think about how much time you've been playing Minecraft when looking back and be like, oh wow, I've been playing for 5 years. Been playing for 10 years. I did start Minecraft when jungles began. Lucky for me, I never had to deal with chunk borders for a while. Between when I started playing Minecraft at 1.2, all the way until 1.7 in 2013, all the way until 2013. The end of 2013, I had a year and a half where I didn't need to deal with any chunk borders because there was no terrain changes, no big ones between 1.2 and 1.6. Alright, yeah, we're gonna hope all this is correct in my math. So now that all that's taken care of, here's where things get interesting. How am I supposed to take care of all this stuff? How wide is this going to be? This is going to be 33 blocks. 1, 2. Yeah, because it only extends 17 blocks outward. This could be interesting. Oh well, we'll just go for it, I guess. So, what I'm going to need to do then... I'm going to need to start opening all this up. Alright, well, let's just start digging up this whole side area then. Bye. Bad to you too. Alright, so let's see. So that's 2, then it's another 2. So we're gonna set this to 2 blocks. Alright, we'll see what I keep the outer blocks. I don't know if I'm gonna want cobblestone, because then that's not gonna stand out. I might want something else. Like stone, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I will never forget the first server I will join either. I was only on it one time, because people on there were not very friendly. There's another server that was right after was Geeky Servers. That one was a great server. Friendly people. I was on there from when I started all the way till the end. Okay, you want a fly sheep? Bye! Alright, and now we do the not fun part, taken down. Wait, you were banned because you went to prison and told someone to go play with me on another server. Ha! So the not friendly people I was talking about. So I hopped on the server. I didn't know what I was doing. I never played on a server before. And so I asked a question in chat. Can any of y'all or any of you guys tell me where I can find some sheep? Because I was looking for wool to make a bed. Because I didn't know everyone needed to sleep on the server at the time. And then a bunch of people in chat started talking about like getting caught cheating or something. I was like, hey, wait, what's going on here? What's wrong with asking people for some wool or for sheep? I don't know what kind of server it was. I don't even have the IP because the Minecraft.dat is wiped. Yeah, it seemed like, the way I read it, people were getting mad at me for asking where I could find some sheep. And so I was like, I don't feel like coming back. There was the other, well, yeah, there was Geeky Servers that I said I was going to, that was going to be my first server, but I added it and it was offline at the time. So that was the very first server I was going to join. Like I said, it was offline at that moment. So then, I didn't join until the next day. My first communications with someone on there was with someone disguised as a snow golem. To this day, I'll never know who they are. But it was someone disguised as a snow golem talking to me through signs. I didn't even use the text chat. I was talking to someone with signs on there. Because I knew how to use signs, I didn't know how to use the chat. I didn't bother using the text chat due to the unfun encounter from the day before. A fair amount of folks who started on Minecraft 360. There are not a lot of people I know who started on modern Xbox, and I find that kind of interesting. Probably just because the people I know. Spoiler alert, not a lot. Alright, we're gonna really hope the mathed correctly. Oh wait, is it 1? Oh yeah, I gotta slide it over. Boop. Okay, cool. So we have our first one. We have the second layer. We have half the third, because now we need to go up and do that side. That's my last pickaxe. If it breaks before we hit the bottom, in fact, it probably will break before we hit the bottom. I think it would be smart if I didn't try that. Alright, new plan. We're coming back with a bunch of pickaxes. I definitely don't need any more shovels. Or what I could do, I could finish, if I finish digging up that side, I should probably finish digging up this side as well. If you notice, my thumbnails for my streams, starting from way back on UMP, has just been in-game screenshots. Why? I don't got time for that. I'm not trying to appeal to the masses, I just want to focus on making videos. And I don't want to pay someone to make thumbnails and to write up descriptions, research Minecraft SEO. I don't need any of that. So I'll just have the simplest in-game screenshots for thumbnails. And then when it's like actual important videos, I'll take time. Population Zelinator. I spent time working on the Population Zelinator thumbnail. I'm sad though, because I'm not sure, but I think I lost my first thumbnail project file. I'm pretty sure I lost the project file for the first Population Zelinator thumbnail. That makes me a little sad. That makes me a little sad because I wanted to reuse the same format, but instead I had to do something different. Oh well. I'll be honest, I've already forgotten your episode 4 thumbnail. It was, I saw it once when I clicked on the video, and I haven't seen it since. I do not know what you did there. It's not coming to mind. Alright, is this another ping? Oop, not important. Hey, the moon's going down. Oh, hold on, can I finish the pathway? I can. Yay! Alright, well, down we go. We're gonna bring several more pickaxes. Doo-doo-doo. Image and text with shadow. Sounds fine to me. Sounds like something I would throw up as a thumbnail. In fact, that was the first Population Zelinator one. And I'm sad, as I am a little disappointed I lost the project file, but I didn't do much on it. I really only had text with shadow for the first Population Zelinator. So if I really wanted, I could recreate it, but that was a 1080p screenshot. If you look at it now, like if you look at the full-size screenshot, it does not look very good. And that's because that was a 1080p screenshot. But nowadays, because of the mods I used here on Team Tree and Origins, I was able to take an 8K screenshot. And due to Minecraft software, one of the mods I have allow for high resolution in-game screenshots. And so I use that. And then I celebrate because it looks really, really good. So if y'all can't see it because I only uploaded like a 720p version of it as the thumbnail. But if y'all saw the original 8K screenshot that I took for Team Tree and Origins, it looks really good. All right, let's start working on the pathway. We're gonna have it expand this way, go across the beach, and then go up there. We're not even going to be able to see that giant eye in the sky from here. I've not seen any of your games. The only videos of yours that was watched was... only videos of yours was... Oh wait, no, any of the games. You sent me one. You sent me one, and I forgot the name of it. And then I forgot the stream you told me it. I was supposed to get to that, and then I didn't find where you said the name. And so I kind of haven't gotten to that yet. You're gonna have to send it again. I'm also need to test out someone else's mod later today. Howdy, Ian. Your mod I was gonna test out later today. Yes, I did indeed get pings after the last hour. What happened to my precious bitrate? I don't remember what the game was. It was on Scratch, I think. I don't remember. If you were to look back at your watch history and you could find which stream you set it in, it was new at the time. You were still working on it. and that was the last time you were here. It might have been the animal one. Was whichever one you're working on like 4 or 5 months ago. Come on, upload speed. I believe in you. Where are you going? You don't have any errands to run. It might have been August. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the one before you started school again. That's a whole lot of back and forth. I didn't realize all of this was one, then one, then one, then one. Interesting. You cannot send the link. YouTube blocks every link in a live chat. And I also think it started blocking links in regular chat as well. Oh, it was the terrain generation. You're right, I remember that. Wasn't it a 2D game? 2D terrain generation game. Another voxel, because you were talking about the textures, I thought. You were talking about the world, trees generating on water. That's the one I remember. Boop, boop, boop. There's another back forth, back forth. Still broken, don't feel like fixing it. Yeah, I've had that line of thinking with other stuff. When I should rewrite a piece of code and I don't feel like it. Hold up. Oh well. I was looking at my circle generator, seeing if I get it look nicer. I did not. Oh well. Linear 81. Alright. Hopefully I'll remember today. Yeah, I've got other stuff I'm working on first. Oh, I did that already? Oh, I didn't. Oops. Oh well. Oh wait, yeah. 2, 2, 2, and then it's 1. So yeah. Down we go, y'all. Hopefully this time I'll remember to investigate the goods. Now that it's fresh in my mind. You got back to working on 0.8 after mentioning it again. Said you've been busy with other stuff. We have about 35 minutes left of today. Time goes zoom. Okay, so after these two, that's going to be a 1, then another 1. And then that's when we hit the vertical drop. You were the main cause for bringing up the chat, right? Ian also sends a lot of messages, though. Much farther. Oh, we still have more to go. You have mods? Howdy, Aaron. I have a mod. The mod is called Infdev Plus. It is a large mod, a large scoped mod for the last version of Infdev. That was Infdev 630. That adds a lot of new blocks and items. It will also add a couple new dimensions, as well as plenty of quality of life features brought over from vanilla that were added later. The base version of this is Infdev 630, June 30th. Howdy Bean of the Soy, welcome back to the stream as well. Did you listen to the TTO soundtrack yet? Not just in the video. I don't know how it's gonna make a difference. But like, the first 10 were the main tunes. 11 through 13, no, 11 through 14 were kind of extras and remixes and whatnot. And then 15 and 16 didn't even make it in the video. You have not, oh well. It's shorter than the first one. The first soundtrack was only 18 minutes. Team Tree and Origins, despite having 5 more tracks, was 15 minutes. It was a whole 3 minutes shorter. Well, anyways, yeah, it has 2 songs. I didn't make it into the video because I liked them and I kept them, but they did not fit what I wanted, and so they whoosh. So they'll be included in the full soundtrack release later. When the all population Zelanator is brought together. We have a lot of time until then, and I don't even know how much it's going to be. Because originally, it was only going to be the three main videos. And then Potato asked a question. He put a comment on one of my videos saying, I don't remember what it was. He was talking about, oh yeah, I made a comment on back in Minecraft Nostalgia. Trees are my friend. They protect me or something like that. I don't remember what I said. And then, you know, that was 2015 or 2016 Zelanator. Times have changed. And so, modern day Zelanator, specifically 1262, he doesn't like trees anymore. It is indeed better. It is a better viewing experience than the basic loops that were before. Spooky nursery rhyme sounding. Interesting. Yeah, I struggle with like happy music, and I do really well with spooky music, and I don't know why. But sometimes I mean to because I know that's the only music I'm good at. And sometimes I'm like, close enough. I'll just deal with it. Oh well. But yeah, it's all about the feelings. Feels weird 2 blocks at a time. You see, there's this mechanic called crawling. It is amazing because while crawling, you are able to fit within 1 block spaces. And there's a bug where if you jump and crawl at the same time, you get to jump 2 blocks. And so I take advantage of that all the time. It is hands down my favorite feature of the mod. And so I just totally use it. So it makes me very happy to keep using. Alright, so yeah, 2, 2, 2. So yeah, we got to go down from here. Dissonance, big word that I've forgotten the meaning of. Sounds like something I hear in science. Like resonance and dissonance. Like together and separate. And I don't remember the dictionary definitions. Alright, thanks for dropping on by, Aaron. Until next time, if you ever return. I stream quite frequently on here. So that's why music sounds very spooky. Yeah, the very first track I tried making, the first part of it was a little random, and that ended up not sticking around. But the variation of it, the part that came right after that, ended up being used for Alpha 1.IE-X. I don't know if you've heard it. I don't think I've ever published it here, but it is the main menu music for When Bad Things Arrive. When Bad Things Arrive was supposed to be a pseudo-horror game. I say pseudo-horror because it's really not scary, and it doesn't try to be. But it's kind of a FNAF fan game, and bad guys trying to get into your office. So I used that for the main menu music because it ended up sounding unsettling. And so if you ever hear alpha 1.IE-X, then you'll know why. The reason why it's called that, PCI, PCI Express, PCI X. Well, I guess PCI X, then it's PCIe. Well, anyways, I just took all of that. And so the first track was Alpha 1.0. That's what it was called. It didn't sound very good at the beginning, so then I cut out the beginning part and rebranded it as Alpha 1.IE-X. I still have the original version though. I still hold on to my 2019 music, even though the first two tracks are the only ones worth listening to. Alright, there you go. So now, we did the 2, so now it's going to be the 1 and the 1. Alright, up we go. Alright, let's see. Rescore Psycho? I don't know what Psycho is. I had flashbacks to a Mob Psycho 100. Is that what it's called? Anyways. Oh, they're very jarring because they're almost the same sound. I see. So when they're farther apart, I get it now. The only reason why I get that is because I learned it when working on, I think it was the second track. I can't remember the names. I really can't remember any of the names from Team Tree and Origins, or even the first one as well, other than like Ordinary Morning. Ordinary Morning makes me happy, and I feel like I kind of overused it as a motif too much. Oh well. But yeah, the second track that I'm not remembering the name of, I was learning on that because I was like, you know, we're gonna play 2 notes at a time instead of 1. I don't even remember the instrument. It sounds like some old Viking music, and I was like, I like this. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's what it feels like. If you ever reference the soundtrack, whatever the second track is that I totally don't remember. But yeah, that's straight up what it made me think of. All right, let's see. Do. Music speak. Little beyond me. I never took music theory or learned music notation or standard notation for music. That's why I invented my own that I've only used twice. I only used it twice because it's for a book I'm writing. I don't know how to be less cringe. All you do is get older and get experience. That goes back to what I was telling you at the very beginning of the stream, where you said a lot of your video was just quiet. And I said, that takes a lot of practice learning how to get good at commentating videos and streams and whatnot. So 8.5 years, I'm a lot better now than I was way back when I started 2015. 2015 Zelinator, times have changed. But yeah. So I just say it takes practice and just, I don't know, speak naturally. Alright, so we did 2 there. Now we got to go all the way back. It feels like I'm digging out a barrel. Kind of, but not really. It's just I'm at the bottom of this giant barrel because it's all curved. You know, those wine barrels that are sideways. Is it wine or is it beer? I don't know. I don't care. Alcohol. All right. Your speakers also need to be able to produce audio in that range. Because well, if the people can't even hear it, you still need to make sure the speakers are capable of producing it. I don't know what the range is for modern day audio equipment. I'm not that tech savvy with stereo systems, speakers, whatnot. I'm more into the software side of audio, not so much the hardware side of audio. Oh boy, you should have read my rant to Soybean when I first learned about his audio conversion process. Went from 44.1 to 48. Oh well. But hey, CD quality is the lowest acceptable standard these days. What is this one? Is this important? It might be. Not important. Oh well. Don't feel bad for never monetizing your YouTube channel. I can technically apply because they lowered the standards, so I could apply for channel memberships. But I was looking at the things they check for when you apply to be monetized on YouTube, and I'm like, unique thumbnails? Nope. Good episode titles? Nope. Well-written descriptions? Nope. It's so much copy and paste that I'm pretty sure I would fail the application process. Therefore, I don't plan on applying to be monetized on the tube. It also means, because they're not paying me, I can talk about tube however much I want. As long as I'm not publicly defaming and well, no, I can defame it if it's true, but do not be making up slander. So I'm gonna keep complaining about tube because they're not paying me. Ha. Alrighty, so when I get down here, it'll be time for another 1 and 1. Oh wait, I should not have done that. Oops. Okay, so set that one and set that one. Negative 5,000 social credits. Negative 5,000 social credits for what? I went off on another tangent. Like usual, I have a lot of thoughts. And I'm not the best at expressing. Because it makes sense in my head. And sometimes I don't get it out loud in the correct way I wanted. Alright, so there we go. So now it's the 2 and the 2. Or the 1 and 1. So now it's 2, 2, 2. Oh, that puts the edge way over here. Oh, I'm gonna have to bump this wall backward. If this one has to move, that one has to move. Man, this project just got a lot larger than what I wanted it to be. Hold on, am I right? Because it's the 1 and 1, then yeah, it's 2, 2, 2, and then that's supposed to be the last wall. No, that means it has to move by 2. Oh boy. Oh, YouTube credits? I don't know. What should you do in Minecraft? Depends on what Minecraft you're playing, because answers will vary. I'm not going to tell you to build a cobblestone mountain on a super flat world. That doesn't sound fun, collecting all that cobblestone. Oh wait, were you talking about the minus 5,000 social credits because I said all my thumbnails, descriptions, and titles are almost copy and pasted, and that I would fail the application process? Is that the first part? 119.2. If you're playing 119.2, build a volcano. There we go. Yes, that might have come from the initial thought of, the initial idea of, why don't you make a mountain? If you live in a jungle, chop down a whole bunch of the trees. That'll give you a lot of wood, and also clean up plenty of space. And then build the build the volcano. Just try to have the lava not flow into the jungles. I don't think you want the jungle on fire. That's a challenge. The Chad employee that saved your GG video. You know, you're right. That's a pretty good thing there. And I don't remember if you told me the full story in detail of all that, other than you had problems, and last I remember was those were unresolved. You live in the trees, build the volcano far enough away that the lava's not gonna get too close. Okay, so it's how many blocks down? It's 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy, math time, because I need to make sure this lines up well. This is when we find out if I counted wrong. If we hit the bottom and that circle, the lowest layer, if it doesn't line up with what I have here, we're gonna have a bad day. Well, kind of. It just means I'm gonna have to redo the bottom, and I don't want to redo the bottom. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah, it's still 9 blocks. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. So this is gonna be carved out, and then this is right about where the edge is, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna need to start filling in the bottom of the curve down here. Any thoughts on the FNAF lore? Okay, so I'll share my honest opinion. The lore for the first 3 games is great. The story after the first 3 games is a little questionable, going up to a FNAF 6, and then UCN is a sort of epilogue, because the story ends with 6, Pizza Sim. UCN is kind of just what happens next. And so, everything after that, you've entered the realm of the absurdity. And so, I think it's all at a loss at that point. Like, the story was fine for the first part until it got all sorts of convoluted and was designed to make MatPat be proven wrong over again. I don't know how many times it happened. I kind of don't want to know. But Mr. Scott himself said that in his interview with Daco, his back and forth with MatPat, and so, oh boy, we all have to suffer because of it. But if you want to take into account the movie, so this is just even ignoring the books. Fazbear Frights, that whole series, nah, no thank you. The first trilogy, the first book trilogy, I think is great, and it's its own little self-contained story, so I'm happy with that. And now the movie, its own little self-contained story, and the sequels, you better believe there's got to be more than one. So yeah, all the movies being its own little thing, I'll be happy with. But the game lore, and all the Fazbear Frights books, because there was the original like 13 or 12 volumes, 12 books, and then there's also Tales from the Pizzaplex. None of that for me. So that's all that. So yeah, in my mind, the story stopped with Pizza Sim. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops. This is supposed to be. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, better idea. Nope, never mind. Don't have a better idea. 1, 2, 3, 9. So this is 1, 2. Okay, I was right. Hold on. Do. I'll read more chat once I finish this. Okay, yeah. So that's right, and now we go down. So let's see. Do. Is Gregory a robot? Based on the dialogue changes that were made right before release, or however long before release, I say yes. Oops, that was not supposed to be dug up. I say yes, Gregory is a robot because they changed the dialogue, or not the dialogue, the lines by Freddy. There's a video showcasing a lot of the cut content, a lot of FNAF cut content, and that was one of the things on there. This is when an error occurs. We have a problem. As you see, that's not lining up correctly. And so I ask, what happened? Because it's 2, 2, 2. This is supposed to be 1. So, my leg. Now I ask, what happened? Is it too far down? You're walking with inventories open because that's a bug where you can get your key stuck. Okay, I can't do it on here, but basically you can get your walking key stuck when you open an inventory if you press both of them at the same time. Alright, so it looks like this whole thing is 2 blocks farther down than what it was supposed to be. So I ask, how did that happen? So I'm over here. This is block 1 and 2 here. Let me head back up. Because that side is correct, and so I'm wondering, did I really dig this out 2 blocks farther down than what it was supposed to be? I don't want to move the top layer down because that does not sound fun. Because I want this top layer. So this is here. This is block 1. So then it's... Oh wait, I can count. Okay. Do I have dirt? I do. See, when the math doesn't add up correctly, that's when we have a problem. My leg. Well, there goes that half heart. Now I can eat. Okay, so here, let me go up. Count exactly 33 dirt. This is supposed to line up right at the very last layer. This is supposed to be the open space. Oh no, it's 1 block too low. Okay, so now we know it is indeed too low. So that means I'm gonna have to dig up all the cobblestone down here. Or no, I did it right. I know why I did it right, because this is the glass. It's supposed to be open space to open space. Okay, cool. I feel better. 8 pink sheep are capable of spawning. Ant Venom made a video about this, but basically, sheep spawning, pink sheep spawning is based on seed, based on the Minecraft seed, just like everything else. Oh, I know. No. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1. I know my problem because I'm counting the space outside the hole. That's where my error is. So this is supposed to be 35 because the window is 33. Ugh. Oh no, that changes the shape because then it's 3 2 1 1 1 1 1. Unhappiness settles in because the hole is supposed to be 33. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna set that back to 33, and I'm just gonna figure out the whole border. Alright, so anyways, where I was going with that, pink sheep spawning is based on the seed, and sometimes it's possible to have a seed that really, really likes spawning pink sheep. So for that reason, it is possible to get a bunch of pink sheep that spawn. However, though, this is also a server. They very well could have custom server configuration. Oh wait, hold on, you're playing Minecraft World. Oh, never mind, it was not a server. I don't know where I got the server from. playing Minecraft made a world that had 8 pink sheep. Okay, I don't know where I got server from. Ignore that. That was lack of knowledge. Okay, so hold on. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2. Well, anyways, what I was still saying was the sheep spawning is based on world seed, and so it's possible to get a seed that really likes pink sheep. And this goes back to what I was saying with the ant venom video, was he showed that off, and I found it to be interesting because I didn't know that. I thought sheep spawning was random. I didn't know them being pink. So he found a seed that had pink sheep at every cluster pretty much that spawned. Okay, so that hole is there. So then it's 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1. That means this is supposed to be another one because the hole is there. So then that makes this one is the real first two. That means I'm gonna have to expand this outward. Because not only do I need, oh boy, this is complicated. Yeah, looks like I was mostly correct. So the only problem is I needed 3 there because the hole you can see, that's 2, that's 1, 1, that's 2, that's 2. So that's where the problem is. So the bottom is mostly correct. That side is not correct. Because now right here, this is the first set of 2. That makes this the second set of 2. Yeah, so that makes this the second set of 2. And so I need one more set of 2 out there. And this is where the problems occur, because now I kind of go inward. If you find it's really since it's all seed dependent, it kind of depends on if you see a lot of pink sheep in one area, you're likely to see pink sheep in more areas, I should say. Okay, so yeah, 1 2 2 2s, 3 2s. This is where the not fun stuff comes in, because this was supposed to be the outer edge, but instead it has to be pushed back. So that's there. So then I go down 9. 3. Every seed has end portals, or well, I should say both. Both versions have end portals that are seed dependent. It's not Bedrock, it's both of them. Bedrock and Java, another end portal placement. 4 5 6. Stronghold location is seed dependent. There we go. That's what I was trying to get at. Oh, is this mine? No, cool, I have one more pickaxe. Oh, the amount. Oh, I see. I guess so. I don't even know stronghold spawning on Bedrock. Strongholds used to only generate as a small chance underneath villages, but then they added the Eyes of Ender. Okay, so hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think. Yeah. But yeah, so they used to only generate underneath certain villages, and then they changed that. And so I don't even know how that all works. Well, like, vanilla Java, first, it was 1 stronghold. That was not fun. And then they added they made it 3 strongholds. That was better. It was 3 strongholds for a while. And then 1.9 came around. And with 1.9, they bumped it up to 128 strongholds that generate. And so that's in Java. I don't know how stronghold generation is in Bedrock. Every time you found a stronghold, there was a village. I guess that means you haven't been finding any strongholds that were not attached to villages. Assuming there are strongholds that don't attach to villages. I thought there was both types because they kept the original type of only underneath villages. Oopsies, that was not supposed to be dug. Of only underneath villages, and then not the, and they just added the regular type. Okay, so there's 1, 2. No, that's 2 2s because there's 1, 2 there, 1, 2 here. So this right here is another set of 2. And then it should be 1, 1, 1. And I think I did that right. Yeah, so I am correct on how it's made on this side. This is correct. It just unfortunately has to go back farther 2 more blocks. And then on this side as well, this side still needs some work. And I realize I got a few minutes left. Yes, I'm glad you got a better mic, but your audio balancing still needs work. Okay, so I'm just going to dig up the cobblestone since that's supposed to be all open. So there's 1 set of 2. There's another set of 2, I think. Yeah, so 1 2, 2 2s. This right here is going to be 3 2s, and then, like I said, this goes inward. Oh boy. Eventually I'm going to have to dig out this whole middle section, and that's not going to be fun, just because it's right at the edge here. Right at the edge of a very long fall. Okay, so yeah. 1 2 3 2 2 2s. Or 1 2 3. Alright, and away we go. And we got like 2 minutes, so that's basically enough time to head up top and start examining how we're gonna do this next time. Next time meaning tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be an afternoon stream. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are gonna be afternoon streams. Friday it'll be morning again. Howdy cow, how's it going? So yeah, this was almost right up until about there. So I'm gonna have to do that and also move these 2 walls. Oh boy. So if they have to move, they have to move 3 blocks because I have 1 block here because that's for the hole. That's for the cobblestone. And then there's, yeah, because the glass is going to be the hole. So I have 1 block to allow for this layer here. I have another block that has to move for the cobblestone rim, and then another block for the very outer layer. So you see how, oh wait, no, there's no outer layer. It's just the cobblestone rim. Okay, so yeah, it is just 2 blocks. Alright, cool. They're not knowing. That just happens when, you know, you're a small fry YouTuber and there are not people around. There's not a lot of people in chat to send messages. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna be cutting it close here. I need this shovel to break before I finish digging up dirt. Oh, it's right at the edge here. Come on. Okay, let me back away from the edge. Be smart about this. Ah, just barely. Just barely. Okay, well, either way, let me dig up the rest of this dirt here. And then also move the cobblestone. Do. So this is what I was trying to avoid, but Too late, it happened. So now... Okay. Do. Did I drop the torch down there? Alright, well either ways, say your final farewells now, y'all. We'll be back again later. Or not later, sorry, we'll be back again tomorrow. Yeah, I guess that's about that. So let me just check real fast to see if that torch indeed fell, because I want to pick it up now. I will not remember when I start streaming again. Ooh, my leg. It did not fall. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, that's all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.